Adopt, don't shop. You hear it all the time when it comes to getting a new pet. You hear that people who get pets from a breeder are part of the problem with the overpopulation of stray dogs. It is the opposite, actually. If everyone got dogs from responsible breeders, then there would be much fewer issues in the dog world. Every year, hundreds of people, young and old, decide to get a dog. However, many people do not know what to look for in a breeder and will end up getting a puppy who may develop health or behavioral issues that could cost them hundreds or even thousands of dollars and lots of heartache. Inevitably, many of these owners decide giving the dog up to a shelter is easier than spending their money and time on fixing them. Thankfully, responsible dog breeders exist. Here are a few key criteria to look out for. First and foremost, these breeders will always health test their dogs for genetic diseases that occur in the breed. Each breed is different, so be sure to see what the breed's national club recommends. You can find this on the AKC website under Health. For example, the Golden Retriever National Breed Club recommends that each dog has a hip evaluation, elbow evaluation, cardiac exam, and ophthalmologist evaluation. Secondly, a breeder should show their dogs to prove that they follow the breed standard. A breed standard is a guideline as to what the perfect dog of that breed would look like. You cannot get a puppy from parents that look like this and expect it to grow up and look like this. Remember, just because a dog is a purebred does not mean the dog is well-bred. Responsible dog breeders carefully decide the parents of their litters. They will not breed dogs together that have the same fault, which will result in puppies with an even worse version of their flaw. Instead, they work towards bettering the breed by selecting compatible dogs. They do everything they can to make sure only the best and healthiest animals are produced. So when you buy a puppy from a responsible breeder, they will grow up to look like this. In addition to making sure they look like what they are supposed to, responsible breeders will take their dogs to trials to make sure they act the way they are supposed to as well. For example, a border collie breeder may bring their dogs to a herding trial to show that it has the instinct a border collie should possess. Always keep in mind a dog's original purpose when selecting what breed you want. Though they may look cute, their temperament, energy level, and size may not be compatible with your family. Lastly, responsible breeders keep track of their puppies. They do research on their adopters to make sure their dogs go into the best homes and have the best care. Dogs that come from responsible breeders do not end up as strays or in shelters. This is because breeders will ask just as many questions to potential puppy parents as the puppy parents will ask the breeder. If for any reason the adopters cannot keep the animal anymore, the breeder will take it back and make sure it gets to a good home. So before you look to get your new best friend, do some research. Adopt or shop. The choice is yours to make.